Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see you. My goodness, it's been a couple of weeks, and I was at the psychic fair at the church last week, and we were busy, and it was a lot of fun. And we'll have it again at the church, Rising Phoenix, in October. So just twice a year, but it's a great time, and it's for a good cause, and the church is awesome, and the people there were awesome, and all the people I talked to were fantastic. So, okay. I will not be here for 2 more weeks because I have some um, um, obligations or some events to take that I have to go to. But anyway, it's so good to see everybody today. So let me remind you what's going on this week. And we have our psychic squad on Tuesday evenings. Guys, you're missing out on so much. If you want to really develop your psychic abilities and practice with like-minded people that have just as much interest as you do, then get on Psychic Squad on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8. All you got to do is contact Dawn Ruma Rivera and just contact him by way of advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and he will Zoom you on, and you will have a wonderful time because you're going to be with such awesome people. And there's about 20 of us, and we have a really good time. And it's a good practice. And every week, Dawn has some new exercises for us to do, and some of them I really like, and some of them not so much. But they're good for you expanding your psychic abilities and your mind. Okay, so Tuesday 6 to 8, Dawn at advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. So just contact him, and he'll Zoom you in, and you'll have a good time. So remember, during the week, there's all kinds of people doing readings, daily readings on Facebook and YouTube. So if I'm not able to answer your questions, just get on and every day just check and see on Facebook who's doing readings. So at Rising Phoenix Spiritualist Church at 1522 West Encanto Boulevard in Phoenix, we have on the first Wednesday of every month, there's a group of us mediums, and you come and you participate in the audience. It's $20, and one of us will give you, or all of us will give you, a reading from your loved ones on the other side. Okay, and it's just awesome. And we're going to have different people every month doing the readings. I should be there every month, but it's at 7 in the evening till 9, and it's the first Wednesday of every month. Okay, and that's at Rising Phoenix Spiritualist Church, which is in Phoenix. And my mediumship class that I give is the first Thursday of every month, and that will help you develop your ability to talk to your loved ones on the other side, or friends. We all have people that have passed that we would like to reconnect with, and I will teach you how to do that. Everybody has that ability. Remember, my book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts, is available on Amazon, and this will help you develop your psychic and intuitive abilities even more. And you can order that on Amazon, and it has all kinds of modalities, different metaphysical subjects that you would like to be interested in. It has my own personal stories in there, but it's a way to grow and develop your abilities, and we all have these opportunities. We just have to pay attention. We have messages. We have to just trust them. And I would say to add to that library at home, also get The Ultimate Power Within by Donald Roma Rivera. And this will help you with the affirmations to kind of put a little magic in your life and make things really happen. So those two books are available on Amazon. We would appreciate you buying them and loving them and working with them, and it's great. So if you want a private reading with me, just contact me at sgrayson2@msn.com. And I do have a website, which is Susan Grayson Psychic Medium. And I'll be happy to connect with you. But if you're on Facebook, please hit like or comment if you have something to add or something to share. It would be great. And if you're on YouTube, please just hit the little button. There's a little subscribe button. And just hit that, and that will put value to what I do. Help me in understanding that I'm helping you in any way. Okay. We have to mention scams because people keep scamming my different readings and podcasts and everything. I will never, ever, ever reach out to you personally, reach out to you directly and ask you to contact me because I have a special message for you or I have something to tell you. That's never going to happen. If you want a reading with me, you contact me. I will not go out of my way and contact you. And I'm happy to do these free readings on Saturday. I love it. I love you guys. So, and remember, if you miss something, if you've asked a question and you're on the list, I mean, I try to do 50 within an hour and a half. And, but if you miss it, if you miss your question being answered, then get on Facebook or get on YouTube and the whole thing will be played again. And you can get that answer again and you can look it up and listen to the whole thing that I did on the online readings, but it'll be good. It'll be good. And there's different podcasts going on that are really super and will help you a lot too. So we're all here to grow and do the best we can. And it's not an easy world here, but we're here to walk our spiritual path and grow and learn and help each other. Okay? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. So I'm shuffling the cards here. I've already talked to my angels, my guides, my loved ones on the other side, and asked them for some divine help. So I'm spreading these cards, and the first person we have is Karen, and she wants to know if she should continue on the same path that she's on or whatever she needs to know, maybe to make some changes. Okay, so I'm going to get my hands energized here and spread my hands over the cards and see which ones I'm drawn to. Okay, Karen, let's see here. Okay, this opportunity is coming your way, and this is almost like a wish fulfillment. This is pretty awesome. So there's some opportunities coming your way, but they're going to come in about 6 months' time. Right now, just keep doing what you're doing, and everything's going to run fine. These are beautiful cards. So you're going to have a wish fulfilled and some things that you want to know, that you want to have a better understanding of. And this is all taking place in about 6 months' time, but it is going to happen this year. And so that's what my message is to you, my dear. So Karen, thank you so much for being here and have a great day. Okay, motivational vibes. Will Smith and I eventually hang out and build a healthy love. Wow. Okay, let's see. Smith and I. Let's see. Motivational vibes. Let me get these 4 here. Okay. I feel like there's some people from, it's not really talking about Smith, but let me tell you what these cards are saying because they're pretty good cards. It's saying that you're going to have some good news come to you and that your health is really improving. I don't know what you're doing, but you asked about being healthy and your health is improving. So you should start feeling a little more healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually, the whole bit. But it's also talking about connecting with some people from your past. And I don't know if we're talking about family or friends. And maybe you would consider taking a trip to see these people. And these may just be friends you haven't seen in a long time, but for some reason they're asking you to take a trip and reconnect with some of these people. Okay, and that's going to help you. And you are getting healthy, so that's a good thing. So I hope that helped you. And I will wish you the very best. Thank you for being here. Okay, Nettie, a general reading. Okay, let's see, Nettie, what can I tell you today? It's kind of a cute name, Nitty. Okay, Nitty. I'm going to pick these four because these four are calling to me. Okay, you have been closing yourself off a little bit too much. And they're saying, break down that wall, that barrier that's keeping you closed off and holding you back, because it's time to get out there and have some fun. You better not worry too much about money, because you're going to have lots of money in this lifetime. You're going to be all set. But right now they're saying, don't hold yourself back. Get out there and live your life. Feel like a free spirit and enjoy everything. Have some fun. That's your biggest message today, Nettie. So go have fun. Thank you. And happy Easter to everybody. I hope you're not eating too much Easter candy, okay? Easter baskets. So anyway, but have a good Easter tomorrow. Okay, Lori, what to look forward to the next day or weeks? Let's see. Sometimes when I give you a reading, it's usually good for, like, I'd say 3 to 6 months, because things can change. We change our ideas, we change our focus, we change our direction. So it changes everything. But let me see what you need to know for this time. Okay, Lori. Oh my goodness. You know what? You need to believe in yourself, and you need to see yourself as beautiful and as fascinating, as an intelligent and such a hard worker as other people see you. You're kind of a little adventurous, so don't get bogged down to the everyday routine too much. A lot of the burdens that you're carrying right now are going to be lifted about the end of June, and it's almost like all of a sudden you get these great ideas of things you want to manifest, things you want to bring into your life, and you will have that ability to do that, okay? But a lot of things are changing by the end of June. Things should get a little easier for you, okay? Thank you. All right. Devancha, love life. Okay, let's see if you're going to have a love life. Okay, that's a good question. I feel drawn to these cards over here. All right. Stop worrying so much. Do you worry about everything? I remember growing up, my mother would worry about me just crossing the street. I mean, really? It's no wonder I didn't grow up to be a real worrywart. And my son would probably tell me, yeah, you worry too much. Thank goodness he's here today, because I had some glitches with my online reading stuff. And oh my goodness, he's here, so he fixes everything. Thank goodness. All right. So let me tell you this. You're going to have, you worry too much. Stop worrying, because you're going to have a sense of victory very soon. There's money coming to you too. I don't know if it's a little bit of money from the IRS or what, but there's money coming to you. There's a new chapter commencing. And there's a lot of victory. So stop worrying. You got nothing to worry about. You're going to be fine. Believe in yourself. Believe that you're worthy of all these great, great things, that, you're going to have a good life. This is a good thing. All right. Thank you, Devancha. Okay. Joe Megan. Let's see. General reading. And I feel drawn to these cards over here. Okay. Isn't this fun? I love doing this. This is so much fun. Okay, let me tell you, Joe Megan, you're not getting enough rest. It looks like even when you sleep, you're not sleeping very well. You keep getting up or whatever, or you wake up in the morning, you just don't feel relaxed. I think you're another worrier, because it's like you're holding on to your money so tightly, you're not releasing it. Money is just energy, like everything. But let me get back to the sleeping here, the resting, because you're going to have a lot of really strong, significant dreams coming in. And that's going to help you, because it's going to help you feel that energy to move forward. And you're going to, all the struggles and the difficulties that you feel you're dealing with right now that seem somewhat challenging, forget it, because you're going to move forward and you're going to overcome those barriers and those obstacles by paying attention to your dreams. So when you go to bed at night, talk to your angels and guides and ask them to help you remember and recall your dreams so they will help you in your everyday life, okay? And they will. You're going to be quite amazed at some of these dreams you're going to have. So, and when you wake up in the morning, don't run off to the bathroom. Just lay there for 2 minutes and just kind of don't move your head, don't move anything, and just try to recall what you just dreamt. And you may want to write it down on a little pad of paper near the bed. But this is going to help you. Your dreams are really going to help you. So please keep that in mind. And I hope you start resting a little better. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Okay, Vladimir, what is ahead with my career? Okay, your career. Okay, your career. Oh, my goodness. That's a strong pull. Oh, my goodness. Okay. You know, you may think about making some big changes because the big changes are upon you and they may be happening in your job itself. But it's like the way you've been approaching things is kind of all wrong because it's about to make a big change where everything's going to feel like it's just falling apart. And I want you to rebuild that life. Set your priorities. Look back and really look at your priorities and where you are and what you're doing and everything. And you're going to be very amazed at how when you rebuild your life, you let go of all these things that are not working for you and you hold on to the things that are, the things that Spirit wants you to know and wants you to do. You're going to be amazed at how it's going to bring in more money for you. You're a very, very sensitive person and you're aware of messages and everything. Just work with them. Because the biggest thing that they're saying right now is you need to attain a sense of peace about your life and a peace about what and who you are, and that's going to bring everything. It's going to bring in um, some really good stuff in your life. But don't worry about when everything feels like it's falling apart, and you have to kind of sit back and prioritize what's really important in your life and rebuild your life because your life is going to be better than ever and it's going to actually be a very wonderful blessing and you're going to have that sense of peace. But don't mind changing and adjusting to what you need to. Okay, Spirit has your back. All right. Okay, Andy, you're in Bristol, UK. Good to see you. All right, thank you for coming on and participating in this. Let's see what I can tell you, Andy. Okay, Andy. Let's see, Andy. I bet it's still a little chilly out there in UK. Okay. I love the UK. So I love the island. I love Scotland. I like England. It's all beautiful. They get a lot of rain and stuff, so it's very green. All right, Andy. Okay. So there is something that you've been holding on to that you need to let go of because it's something you don't have control over. You never will. You can't change it. It is taking your energy too much, and they're asking you to take some time. Take some time, like 10 or 15 minutes every day, and really connect with the other side. Close your eyes, focus on your breathing, and ask your angels and spirit guides to come in and help you. Okay? And this is going to give you a lot of options. You know, when you realize they're giving you messages, even on a daily basis, you're going to feel better about leaving the stuff behind you that is not of value, that is not helping you anymore. But this close connection to the other side, they're waiting to talk to you. They're waiting to send you messages. They're waiting for you to respond to you, for you to realize that they're there for you. You're not alone. Okay? Thank you so much, Andy. I hope that helped you. Have an awesome day and a great Easter tomorrow. Okay. Hi, Jarvis. Okay, Jarvis. Let's see. A general reading. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I can tell you, Jarvis. I like that name. Okay, Jarvis. It's a cool name. All right, Jarvis. You got a lot of choices to make. Oh my goodness. But don't make them. I want you to do your research and really think about the choices that are being presented to you. And I want you to make the choices out of love, because loving yourself enough to choose the right thing for you. And you will feel it as the right thing. You'll feel it inside. Okay. But I want you to give yourself about 3 more months before you start making these big, heavy decisions. And then you're going to have the energy to really move on it. Okay. Because you've got opportunities to make a lot of money, but you don't know all the stuff yet. You don't have all the details and all the messages and everything that go along with this. It's going to take about 3 months before you really understand this decision making and how to make the right decision. But you will make the right decision because you will love yourself enough to know what's right for you. It doesn't matter what's right for everybody else or trying to please everybody else. You need to please you. So focus on you and focus on moving ahead. And this is going to help you substantially and especially financially, okay? Thank you so much, Jarvis. Wish you the best. Brolic, reading on your spiritual development. And I hope, Brolic, you have my book, because my book is going to really help you with your spiritual development. This will help you be aware of everything. And that's why I wrote this book. It wasn't because necessarily about me. It's really about how to help you so you can do all the things that I do and maybe even better or more of it. But this will expose you to different modalities, different techniques and tools in the metaphysical world. And it's so much fun and it's so exciting, and your life will just never be the same. So I hope you do get that book. Anyway, let's see what you need to know about your spiritual development. Okay. I'm going to pull these 4 here. Okay. Wow, these are awesome, awesome cards. Oh my goodness. You need to see these cards. They're beautiful. Okay. It says, as you learn to love yourself and appreciate yourself and nurture yourself for all that you are, everything else is going to fall in line, but it starts with the love. Loving who you are and appreciating that you came here on earth to grow and develop. And as you realize this and as you nurture who you are, you're going to see yourself coming into a much luckier time, and you're going to be happier than you have been in your entire life. Okay. Good things are coming to you. Very good things. But it all starts with the love for yourself. Okay. Good for you. Thank you so much. Donna Marie, what a pretty name. Okay, Donna Marie, let's see what you need to know. Okay, they're telling me to take these. Okay. Donna Marie, it can't be all about working hard. You can't live your life and just work and not love it. You have to learn to love it, because everything here is talking about choosing love over fear. Okay. Look at your philosophy about work. It's like you're working so hard. Is it really supposed to be that hard? Are you supposed to enjoy it? You're very creative, and I think you could be doing something that's a little more creative in your life and maybe getting compensated for that. It's also talking about choices, especially in regards to relationships. So don't look at fear like, oh my gosh, what will I do if that person leaves me? Or what if I don't have that person in my life? Love who you are, and the right things will come to you and the right people. Okay, Donna? I hope that helped you, Donna Marie. Have a great day. Thank you. Okay, T. Lynn. E.T. around me. Are they my guides or do they have messages? Okay, this is one thing, and I explain that in my book too. Remember that the metaphysical world, the psychic world, it's all about feelings. If you're getting messages, see how it feels within you. If it feels loving, then it's the right message for you. If it doesn't, if it has some fear involved and negative components, forget it. You need to trust your feelings, okay? So as far as ETs and our spirit guides and everything, I would pay more attention to how the messages, the whatever communication you're getting from them, how it feels. If it feels right and it feels good and it feels loving, that is all that really matters. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of cards here. You have a lot of indecision to make too, but take your time in making these decisions, because you're going to have some aha moments where it's like, wow, now I know exactly what to do. Now I know exactly what procedure to take. But you know what? You're going to have all you want in this lifetime. Everything you really can visualize having and believe that you're worthy of, you're going to have. And I know you want to do a lot of traveling. Try to find the time to do this, okay? Sometimes we just have to get away from it all, and we come home and we look at things so different, and we have a whole different appreciation from what we've come from, okay? All right, thank you. Jimmy Joe, general reading from Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn, New York, I assume. Okay, been there. Kind of cool. Okay, Jimmy Joe. Jimmy Joe sounds more of a southern name, though, not like Brooklyn. But anyway, you are going to be putting a lot of emotional stuff behind you very soon, Jimmy. You have to. There's some things that you keep thinking about from the past, and they're not doing you any good. And if anything, it's bringing up a lot of emotional feelings, and you need to resolve them right now, once and for all. Leave them behind. And you're going to see when you do that, you're going to feel a whole lot better. There's also some new interest. I don't know if you're going to take some workshops or study some classes, but this is going to leave you with a feeling to celebrate and feeling good about your life. As soon as you put that emotion stuff behind you, once and for all, you are going to be so amazed at how your life is going to turn out to be very happy, and you're going to be celebrating, and it's going to be a really good thing, and you're going to feel better all over. Okay? I hope that helped you. Okay, there's my dear friend Pommy. Pommy, how are you, dear? I really enjoyed seeing you when you were out here. It was great. Okay, so you know what? This is talking about an ending, and I feel like this is an ending with a relationship, because this particular relationship was just not going anywhere. This was leaving you hanging, stuck. And because you're a very sensitive person, a very intuitive person, there's somebody else coming in the horizon. And this person is financially stable. Wouldn't that be nice? So I think that this is talking about, it was a good to get away from this situation, away from this person, away from this, with this ending, because you deserve more. You deserve to have everything you want in this lifetime. You are such an awesome person, full of love and light and life. So let the old wash away, let the history end, and look forward to new and better things coming up. But there is somebody else coming up in your life. Okay, Pommy? Thank you so much, dear. It's good seeing you. Okay, Donna, a general reading. Okay. Donna. Okay, I'm going to get these four. Okay. Itchy nose. Excuse me. Okay. There is somebody that you need to set some boundaries with. I feel like this is a male. I don't know if this is a son, a husband, a boyfriend, a friend, but there's somebody you need to be setting those boundaries with. And when you do that, this saying, move forward, get away from this person, give him time to just kind of recoup on his own. But when you do that and you value yourself a little more, Donna, you're going to be amazed at how money is coming into your life. There's money, prosperity, and just a lot more energy, because this person is keeping you from moving forward. All right? Okay, I hope you have a great day. I am going to shuffle these cards again. And here we are in Phoenix. It's pretty hot. It's been pretty hot lately. However, It rained last night, and it may rain for a couple more days. Isn't that cool? One of the, yeah, it's good stuff here. Okay. All right. Karen, is my son moving out of the house soon? I loved your messages. I appreciate you getting my book and reading it this weekend. It's so cool. Okay, Karen, is my son moving out of the house soon? It sounds like a wish that you have. Okay, is my son moving out of the house soon? Okay. Oh, he needs to move out. He needs to move out because you need that peace of mind. It's like it's taking so much energy just having to deal with his stuff. And you need to have peace of mind. So what I would do is I would talk to my angels and guides and say, okay, guys, you need to help my son move on. And because by staying there and taking your energy, I feel like he's not moving on, and he is not realizing all his gifts and talents. He also needs to work on his spiritual side, his spiritual growth. And when he does, you'll be surprised at all these changes that are going to take place in his life, and how he's going to have a little more money to do the things he wants. But you're not going to change him. It's time you just kind of put your foot down and say, okay, it's time for you to move out. Just it's called hard love, I guess, yeah. And just be honest with him. I love you, but I'm not helping you by you staying here. He needs to move out because he's going to have a great life if he will just take charge. Okay? Thank you, Karen. Okay, Carrie. Will I find a job by the end of the month? A job. Okay, Carrie. That's an unusual way to spell your name. I like that. That's kind of neat. Okay, I want this one, and I want these three. All right. You're very, very good at the work that you do, at your career. But Carrie, you have the ability to manifest this, to come into your life with a new job. And bring in money too, because you have a perfect card about work and people admiring the work that you do and the money and everything. But the magical card here is the manifesting card. It's the magician. And by getting Dawn's book, you can do some affirmations and really manifest the life that you want, and the things, bring those things into you that you need to have, that are going to make you happy. So believe in yourself, love yourself, and I feel like what you're looking for, you know, what I always do when I'm in a quandary, like if I had a position like this where I'm worried about a job and bringing more money and everything, I would definitely lay on my bed at night with the lights turned out, maybe light a little tea light candle. That's okay. And just lay there and talk to your angels, talk to your guides, and say, I know the perfect job is there for me. Help me in taking action on this at the right time. And you'll be surprised. If we ask the angels for help, they do help. If it's for our divine good, they're going to help you. So I always try to talk to them. Talk to them, they're going to help you. But I feel like the job is coming, and but you're going to manifest it and you're going to manifest some extra money too, because you're very good at it. Just believe in yourself, and it will happen. So go for it. Go for it. Okay. Thank you, Carrie. Okay, Paulette. Well, I do financially when I sell my house and move to Nevada. How will you do? Okay, let's check this out. Let's see what you need to know today, Paulette. You're one of my favorite people, and I want to help you here. So, Paulette. Okay, I see opportunity. I see a wish fulfilled. I see in about 6 months' time, everything is going to change. And I'm not sure if Nevada is a place for you, but let's look. If this is a place that that is your wish, I feel very good about it. Okay. But the opportunity is coming, and this is the time to make the plans for the year. You know, the year is not over. We're not even quite halfway through it, but make some plans. I think in 6 months' time, everything is going to come together for you very nicely. And I want to check on your health and see how we're doing health wise. Okay, stop worrying so much. A lot of the burdens that you're feeling, they're going to be lifted very soon, and you're going to have a sense of victory. So I feel like a lot of your health is going to be restored, but you're just going to stop worrying about it. Just trust and believe, okay? Because these new things are coming to you, and I would say before the end of the year, you're going to feel absolutely great about your life, okay? Thank you, dear. Wish you the best. Barbara, it's snowing in Albuquerque. Oh no. So winter's not quite over there. Okay. Well, today we actually got some rain yesterday and today, and a couple of days I think we have some rain predicted. So we'll see. Oh my goodness, Barbara, you got some really good cards here. So you might be feeling like you're overcoming some obstacles right now. That's going to pass. It's going to pass. And as a result, you're coming into a very lucky time. You're going to be financially rewarded, and you just need to stay focused. Focus on moving ahead. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the difficulties surrounding you right now. I want you to stay focused on moving ahead, and the energy and everything. And wow, look at the Wheel of Fortune, the prosperity card. Oh my goodness. So after this little bit of a challenging time, you're going to see things really open up for you. Okay, Barbara? Thank you. Okay, Blessed One, a message from your guides. Okay, guides, I'm rubbing my hands together. Help me pick the right cards for Blessed One. Blessed One. Okay. Oh my goodness, they all want to jump out at me. Get these four. Okay. Oh my goodness, working hard. Another hard worker. You need to take it easy a little bit. Don't work so hard, but work creatively, work better, work smarter, and don't let fear enter into your thoughts, your ideas. Fear is a bad thing. Choose love instead. But you're creative. You've got choices to make. Choose the ones that feel right within you, that feel good. You know, you're very creative, um, but you work too hard. So slow down a little bit and smell the flowers. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the beauty around you. Okay, dear? Blessed One, that's your message. Iran William, how can I gain respect from everyone finally? Well, you know, you may not. You may not get the respect. The important thing is, remember how Dr. Phil says, we teach people how to treat us? So when you have the respect for yourself and you love yourself, you're putting out that aura, you're putting out that energy that everybody needs to treat you with respect and treat you with love, because it starts with you. It doesn't, you know, you have no control over what other people think or do, but you do have control over how you feel and the energy you put out, because you respect yourself enough. So let's just pull some cards. And if people don't respect you and they don't love you, move on. Get away from them. You don't need their energy. You need people that are supportive, people that believe in you and love you for who you are. You don't have to change who you are for anyone, okay? Okay, you are a good friend. And you know what that's telling me? You're a good friend, so you need to get respect and be reciprocated for the good things you do for others. This is a wake-up call, because you have the Justice card, because it's telling you, look at things very carefully and really discern what you're seeing. You have the ability to make money, to do well, and you're a good friend. You're there when people call on you, when people need you, but you need to set those boundaries with people and stop giving everybody money. Stop thinking you can buy friendship or you can buy family or you can buy love. You treat people the way they treat you, and because you're a really good friend and you're very kind and you're very generous, but stop. You need to set those boundaries. Give more to yourself, and then you'll be able to give to others. Okay? Thank you. I wish you the very best. Nakam, Nakamov. Okay, Nakamov. Okay. I don't know if I messed up your name, but let's give you a general reading. See what you need to know. Okay. Seems to be all about work. But at work, it's saying that you're having a little bit of issues with somebody, and you need to, maybe you need to protect yourself from this person or protect yourself from their energy. When you're around them and they're talking and they start telling you all this and that, and it's really draining you, just say, hey, excuse me, I gotta run to the bathroom, and get away from them. Get away from them, go in the bathroom and just say, okay, angels surround me with love and light and protection so I can do a good job here at work. Because this is all about work here. And so all of this does not affect me in a negative way. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind, and I want you to set those boundaries with those people that are draining your energy and move forward. Protect yourself. See yourself as protected and by the angels, by your loved ones, by your spiritual guides on the other side. And don't let anybody interfere with your happiness and what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? Thank you. All right. CG, General, oh no, Ruchi. How does Sawash feel about me? Well, let me just see if there's any future with this person, because it's not really fair for me to get inside their head. It's not really my business. But let me pull some cards about this whole business, the relationship. Okay. Oh my goodness. This particular person, they're very money oriented. Okay. And they're saying, your guides are telling you, hey, it's okay. We understand that you're on the physical plane here, and that you're dealing with issues on the physical and the practical and all that stuff. But it seems like the two of you seem to get in a lot of confrontation. And it's really funny. You've got two very, very spiritual cards here. And one of them is really saying, maybe you've looked at things a certain way for years and since you were young and everything. And they're saying, you know what? And it could be about relationships too. You're looking at relationships a certain way. And they're saying, you know what? Expand your mind a little, open your mind, and be willing to look at things a little differently with an open mind. And you don't need these conflicts with people. If this person's giving you a lot of conflict, it's time to move on, because the spiritual side, the spiritual card here is telling you to really look within and look for the answers that you have. Look for deep down inside what feels right for you, and what your guides and angels and loved ones are telling you from the other side. Okay. But you don't need, if you're having conflict or confrontations, you don't need that. It's very draining. So move on and find somebody that you're going to feel like you give and you take. It's a give and take situation. But above all, trust your inner guidance, trust how things feel, and what feels right and what feels wrong. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, Brittany. Brittany. Okay. I need a sip of water. Excuse me. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this spring weather and that Easter is a pretty exciting day for you tomorrow. Brittany, thank you for all the wonderful work that you do with people. You help a lot of people. I know you do. Okay, Brittany, let's see what you need to know today. Brittany. I'm going to keep these 4. Okay. Brittany. Oh, my goodness. Choices. You're going to be making some very serious choices. And they're regarding about yourself and about your companions and friends and everything. And it looks like a lot of things are falling apart in your life, but they're falling apart because they're not working, because there's some things you need to release and let go of so you can rebuild your life so that it's better than ever. Even though it's hard to do that, when things kind of crumble and, they've been going together, they've been going so long a certain way and it's comfortable, and all of a sudden the universe kind of pokes you and causes total chaos. But when you rebuild your life and you look at your priorities and look at what's important, you will rebuild your life so it's better than before. And it will be a blessing in disguise, okay? So don't be afraid of these changes. You will make some good decisions as a result. So I have faith in you, Brittany. Go for it, girl. Okay, thank you. Sandra, general reading. Okay, Sandra. Ooh. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. Relationships have been very disappointing for you. They've caused a lot of heartache. But you know what? Everybody you meet, every relationship and every situation you have with people, they present something new and something you need to learn and something you need to grow from. But you want things to be stable in your life. You like that stability and more of the same. But there is a new love coming into your life, and what they're saying is give it a chance. Give it a chance because it's going to be different. And you cannot base this relationship on past relationships that have hurt you and caused you heartache, okay? Be open to new things because the universe wants to reward you in other ways, especially with a good relationship, okay? Everybody mirrors to us what we need to know about ourselves. It's not necessarily about them, it's about us. It's about what we need to know to grow and be happy and make the changes we need to make. Okay, Sandra? Thank you. Have a good day. Sharon. Okay, Sharon. Okay, let's see what Sharon. What can I tell Sharon? Okay, I feel the heat over here. Okay, Sharon. Okay. Oh my goodness, the sun's going to be shining for you. Everything seems to be kind of a balancing act lately. But there's new love coming into your life. There's money coming into your life. There's a lot of happiness. So I would say by the time we're well into the summertime, you should feel a little lifted, a little happier, and just be truly amazed at how life can be so rewarding and so good. Okay? So just give it some time. It's going to change. Nothing stays the same way forever. Everything is always in a state of transition and state of flux, and it changes. Okay. Max Ma. Okay. Let's get you a general reading. It's Max Ma. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull this and this. Okay. Stop focusing on the past, Max Mod. Stop looking at the past for answers. Um, don't keep don't keep doing things like you've done it all the time. Everything is kind of at a standstill for you. It's kind of frustrating, but you gotta keep focusing and moving ahead and move your energy forward to the future. Okay, it's going to change. It's not going to stay in the situation of nothing for too long. Okay, just trust it and you will be surprised. Okay, this is good. Move forward. It might be a little monotonous right now. It might be at a standstill, but trust that it's going to change. Everything changes, okay? So just move ahead. Okay, Glennis. Will my granddaughter change jobs? Okay, good question. Will my granddaughter change jobs? Okay, my granddaughter. I'm going to take right from the end here. Well, your granddaughter needs to get more rest. She's not taking very good care of herself. And she's so afraid money wise that, she's not going to have what she needs. And tell her to stop worrying so much about the money and really enjoy what she does. If she's not enjoying her job, change it. You ask if she's going to change jobs. Well, when she loves herself enough, she'll find something to do that will create that love and happiness and joy and excitement. Okay, if we don't love what we do, why do we do it? So this is really saying she needs to take care of her. And if this job is taking care of her in every way, fine. But if it's not, she needs to have that confidence to move forward and change jobs, okay? But she needs to take care of herself first and tell her, pay attention to how you feel about everything. Pay attention to your emotions. This is important. All right. Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine. Remember, if you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It adds to my, validity. It adds to put value on who I am. I'm going to shuffle these cards again. And remember, my book is out there on Amazon. This will help you if you really want to learn how to do some of the things I've done. This is a book that took me 40 years because there's a lot of classes that I taught in the 40 years. And so it exposes you to all the different types of metaphysical tools, okay? And it's fun, and I kind of put my 2 cents in as far as how you should live and what you should look at in life and how you should use your energy. And I hope this helps you. So it was written for everybody, not for me. It's my words to encourage you to live the life of your dreams, okay? Thank you. All right, I'm going to shuffle these cards again. This is Jasmine. General reading for Jasmine. I like that name. It's cool. Did you get Gladys? Okay, Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, let's see what I got for you. Hmm? What one? Jasmine? Yeah, okay. I did Jasmine, right? Not yet. Okay. Okay, Jasmine. Here we go. All right. One thing I realize in life, you have to have a sense of humor. You can make yourself worry sick about everything and every little thing. And sometimes you just have to have a good laugh. You have to. I tell my son, he comes over today, and I am so stressed out because everything seemed all screwy on my podcast thing, my restream, and it's like, he fixes everything, and I know he's going to fix it, so I shouldn't get so stressed. But by the time he came, I was like pulling my hair out, and I tell everybody, don't stress, just go with the flow. And I need to take lessons from myself. Okay. Did you get Stacy? Okay. Okay. Oh, that was Gladys, not Glenny's. Okay. All right, crap. Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, I got a card for you. I got some really good cards for you. There is a point where you are going through right now about indecision. Should I make a decision? Should I stay on the same path I'm on? Should I continue to do the same stuff? And you know what? Don't do anything right now. By the time we get into midsummer, which is probably around July and August, you are going to be celebrating for whatever decision you make then. um, because you're going to have some awareness. You're going to have some things that's like almost getting hit over the head. And it's like, aha, I get it. I understand it. But you're going to be celebrating because you waited a while to make any just different decisions, different choices. But I would say by the time we get into midsummer, you are going to be celebrating. You are going to be feeling so much better. You're going to be feeling good mentally, physically, spiritually, and just trust. Everything's going to be good. So it's like, you know what? Enjoy your life. This is your choice to be here. And this is a great life. And, maybe we have our ups and downs, but things are going to get better for you. They'll only go difficult for so long and challenging. And then all of a sudden, then sometimes you feel like nothing is happening. And then all of a sudden, everything just gets better. So just expect these changes, all right? Okay, Jasmine, good luck to you. Thank you. Craddy, will I get a good opportunity to do something in social media marketing? Boy, I guess that's where it's at. All right, let's see. Will you get a good opportunity? Is the opportunity coming your way? Craddy. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm really messing up your names, I apologize because sometimes I pronounce things different than other people. All right. Okay. Opportunity, yes. The opportunity is coming knocking at your door very soon. And you're very sensitive to everything. So you should be able to pick up these messages that the guides and your angels are sending you. But financial stability is very important to you. So the time is coming right now to start making choices. And maybe what's going on in your life isn't really working that well, and you're feeling like I have to make some major changes. So it's like, throw a little caution to the wind. Realize you're going to have to experience a little upheaval, but it's time to really look at your priorities. Look at what's important. Do you really love what you're doing? Do you have a passion for it? If you don't, let things change. It's okay. All right. Okay, remember if you're on Facebook, just hit like, follow. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. It makes a difference for me. Okay, Nina Tutty. Okay, Nina Tutty. Okay. So let's see what I can tell you. This is it, these four. Okay. Hi, you've got some money coming your way. I don't know if this is a big windfall or if it's just a little bit from the IRS or whatever, but the money's coming. And this is regards to your work. There's some people around you that want to have a little adventure with you. Maybe go on a trip or enjoy a different thing. So go for it. And I feel like the work is going to be really paying off for you. You're going to be rewarded substantially, and try to look at life as an adventure, something you really participate and enjoy. Okay, so that's my message to you, Nina. Thank you. Okay, Stacy. Okay, Stacy. What can I tell you, Stacy? Okay, these four. Okay, there are some messages here. First of all, they're saying focus on your physical body. Take care of you. Nurture you. Do whatever you need to get yourself healthy and strong and happy. It kind of all works together. The physical, the spiritual, the mental, the emotional. I mean, it all kind of works together. So look at yourself and really put your needs ahead of everything else right now. I think there's a lot of you that you've been neglecting, and it's time to really pay attention and say, what's best for me? What do I need? Okay. And they're also saying, if you're thinking about taking a trip, take it. You need to take this trip. There is love coming into your life, but love yourself right now. Take care of you and bring in that joy and happiness for you. Okay? That's what I'm going to tell you to do. Thank you, Stacy. Have a great one. Okay. Study helper. Okay. Study helper. That doesn't sound like a very exciting, happy title. Sounds like work to me. But let's see what I can tell you. I pick these four. Study helper, choices, choices, choices. Oh my goodness. You got a couple of cards that say choices. Do I want this? Do I want that? And you cannot make good choices unless you understand who you are and you understand yourself and your needs and what you want. But it's also saying it's time to make some plans for the year. Set your goals, set your code of action, your plans. Because very soon you're going to hear what you need to hear, you're going to see what you need to hear, and you will be able to make those decisions. And I feel like some of it's regarding a relationship, okay? But you will see things clearly. You will have a better understanding of where you're going, where you've come from. It's okay. It's going to be good. These are good cards. You're going to do fine. Okay, study helper. So put a little joy into your life. Thank you. Okay, Javier Sergio, Will I get a reply from this New York University position I applied for? Okay. Javier. Are you going to get a reply? It's really strange. I noticed today, when you apply for a job and everything, of course, a lot you have to do on the internet, but they don't always let you know. You know, if you get the job, they contact you immediately, but sometimes they don't even say thank you for applying. It's weird. Okay, Javier, will you get a reply? Okay. They're saying that you really have to be persistent about this. In other words, I feel like you need to contact them and give them sufficient amount of time. Contact them. You be very persistent about this. Look at it this way, Javier. If you don't get the job, it's because you're not supposed to. Okay. If you get the job, it's all what you're supposed to deal with. Okay. But maybe look at things a little differently. You've got two very spiritual cards too. So they're talking about maybe in your dreams you're going to get some insight or some messages. Pay attention to what's going on in your dream state as well as your wake up state and be open-minded. This isn't really saying you're going to get a reply, but it's saying that you need to really pay attention to your inner guidance. Maybe this job is the best thing for you. Maybe it isn't, but be open to other places and other deals and see what happens. Okay. Um, but look at it this way: just say that you will have the best thing. That you will have the job that you are best for. That will bring in enough happiness for you. Okay. The perfect job. You may say an affirmation like, I have the perfect job for me. I have the job that brings me prosperity, that I get up every morning and I enjoy going to. But really make up your mind that what you get is what you're supposed to get. Okay. That is the best thing for you. Okay. Because they're not, and I don't have a definite answer, yes or no, because maybe they have not decided. That's maybe why I'm not getting a yes or no. But just know in your heart and in your mind and your soul that you will have what's right for you, that's going to make you happy, okay, and successful. Thank you, Javier. Okay, Aprita. Okay, let's see what I can tell you, Aprita. That's a pretty name. Okay, Aprita. I feel like I need these, this, and this. Okay. So don't get discouraged because nothing seems to be happening right now. You're kind of like, oh my goodness. It's like everything, I work so hard and nothing is going on. Nothing is going the way I want it to. And hang in there, because in 6 months' time, everything is going to come together. It's going to be great. And I know you're kind of struggling maybe financially, but hang in there because it's all going to work out. All right? So just because things aren't moving, they will move. It's just going to take a little bit of time. All right? Thank you so much, Preeta. I wish you a happy Easter and a great weekend. Thank you. Okay, Dream. Finances. Okay, Dream. Let's see, Dream. Okay. Struggling. Lots of struggles here. Finances. You know what? I think I've told you this before, Dream. Even though you're struggling and you have a lot of fears, that's what you have to dispel. You have to get rid of those fears. And you have to realize that you are a creative person and you are responsible for the happiness in your life. You're responsible for everything. Even though you may think, oh no, the universe is working against me. No. I know things, you're working very hard, and just continue to do so and don't let fear stand in the way. And financially, you're going to do fine. And it's just going to be a matter of time where everything is going to really come together for you. Financially, you're going to be okay. This is just taking time, all right? But in this lifetime, you are going to have money. You are going to do very well. But don't let fear enter into the equation. And somehow you can make some money, but it's going to be from your creativity. Okay, Karate wants clarification, but I can't remember what I told you because I told so many people things. Do you remember what I said with Karate? No. Let's see. Oh, social media. Let me just throw a couple more cards, give you clarification. I have a really good card, two really, really great cards. One of them is saying that the other card, though, is saying you're focusing too much on the past and what has happened in the past as far as your social media and all that stuff. But they're saying that you're going to be rewarded financially and the sun is shining for you. That's the happiest card in the deck. So I think it's all going to work out very well. And Sabina, thank you. Can I ask if is the person in my mind? Okay, so let me say, do you know the person that's sending fake accounts via messages? The person that's sending you messages on a fake account. Okay, guys, there's so many scammers out there. It's ridiculous. Please remember, like I said in the very beginning, I will not notify you and say, hey, I've got this message for you, contact me, or I have something to tell you. That is not going to happen. I expect you, if you want a reading from me, fine. Contact you, you will contact me. I will not contact you. Okay. That's not going to work like that. There's a lot of scammers out there. And so if there's a person, let's just say if you know this person that's sending you these messages. No, I don't feel like you do. Okay. I don't feel like you know this person. This is just a scammer. This is how they make their money. And, that's just disregard it. Lydia. Okay, Lydia, let's see what I can tell you. But please, guys, I am not going to contact you. I will never tell you, oh, I have a message for you. I have something I have to tell you that, baloney. It's not going to happen. Okay, Lydia, general message. Scammers are out there. They're all over the place. And they will put my picture and everything like you think it's from me. It's not from me. I'm not going to contact you. Okay. Lydia, let go of the things that are not working for you. Job looks great. People really respect your work and like what you do. you have that ability to create so many good things at work, and you will be compensated for this. But let go of these things that are not working for you. If it feels like it's not right, it's not working, it's not. If it doesn't serve you, it doesn't make you happy, and let it go, okay? All right. Anybody else? Okay, so let me tell you, don't forget to get my book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. It's on Amazon. It will help you, especially develop your spiritual and psychic abilities. And Dawn's book, The Ultimate Power Within. And I will see you in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks. So not next week, not the week after, but the following week. And have a great holiday tomorrow. Enjoy your life. Thank you so much.